Right, we have arrived at destination number 3. To be honest, we've arrived about 3 hours too early before check-in. Destination number 3 is Ruthin Castle, or Ruthin Castle. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce it. Me and Laura have been saying Ruthin, but I don't think that's quite right. So we've just explored the grounds a little bit, had a little look around. It's so far I'm very impressed. This is the second castle. As you know, we stayed in Peckforton last night, which was very, very impressive in itself. But so far I would say the grounds of this place are slightly more impressive. Obviously we haven't seen our room yet, or we haven't ate any food in any of the bars or restaurants. We're going to walk into Ruthin town. I'll find out before the end of the video how to pronounce the name. Ruthin! We'll see what we can get up to for a couple of hours. Watch don't get run over. Peace. Right, as you'll establish, we're not at the hotel. We did actually go to the hotel and we did check in. When it comes to getting our stuff to take it to the room, we realised we'd lost the car keys. I'd lost the car keys, and as it turns out, someone had handed them in to the reception. And then what we were going to do, which I was going to keep a surprise for the video, we were going to check out the spa facilities and book into like the hot tub and stuff like that. As it turns out, that's fully booked, so we missed out on that. We are booked in for dinner tonight. By the time we booked in, which was only half an hour after check-in started, we were told we can only have our dinner at 9 o'clock tonight. We weren't going to sit in the room until 9 o'clock doing nothing, so go on.
Dragged them to find a waterfall.
Don't know why she's whispering, but she has dragged me to find a waterfall. So we're in this park. Laura, what's the name of it?
Park Waterfall.
Park what? Park Waterfall. I don't think it's pronounced like that at all.
Probably not.
But yeah, so we're going to go looking for a waterfall, and then we will go back to the hotel in a bit and show you around the room and whatnot. So we're walking towards the direction of where apparently the waterfall is meant to be. Laura's just said to me, oh, apparently the waterfall's only at the end of this path. And I go, oh cool, okay, well I'll get the camera out. And she goes, it's a long path.
I don't know how long the path is.
Oh, and look, now there's 2 ways on the path to go. What's the rules when you're given left or right? What one are you going? I'm following you, trusting you on this one. She's made me do some walking this weekend, and again, I'm not the outdoors type. No, I am. I do like the outdoors. I just don't like walking. I do like the outdoors, I just don't like walking. Laura's saying that I like looking at the outdoors. I just don't like getting to the outdoors. I would say that sums me up pretty well. I should get a scooter, shouldn't I? Don't know how well that'd pick up on the video, me driving around on a mobility scooter, but something to bear in mind anyway. Oh yes, we've arrived at the waterfall. She is absolutely mad. Is she not scared? No? What have you slipped?
Can I slip? What was I going to do?
I won't come to get you.
Are you know?
Can't swim very well, can I? Let me turn the camera around and show you exactly what Laura's just walked on. She's walked along here to the waterfall. No, thank you. wouldn't say I'm a wimp. Well, maybe I am a little bit. I just don't like putting myself in these situations where I'm going to get myself in danger. I am a little bit clumsy as well, so that plays a part in it. Because I'm behind the camera most of the time, you haven't seen me, I've like fell about 10 times. So, being clumsy, me walking across this is most definitely not advisable. Right, so we're back in the car. That was a nice little walk. I enjoyed the waterfall, not gonna lie. When Laura suggests these things, sometimes I'm like,
Because he doesn't like the outdoors, that's why.
no, it's not that I don't like the outdoors. We've already established this. I do like the outdoors. I just don't like getting to the outdoors. Say that waterfall was pretty amazing, to be fair. I hope it picked up as well on the camera as it looked in person. Now we actually are going back to the hotel. I'll give you a little tour of the room, see which one you think's better, last night or tonight, out the two castles. So we're back at the hotel. Now the room that we've been given is room 102. It's about 2 miles from the front desk. I am exaggerating a little bit, but it is quite the walk. I think we're like at the back, down a couple floors, but at least you get to see a bit more of the hotel and the castle. Lots and lots of corridors. Now these ones are lit very well. We're not underground.
We're in the haunted bit.
Laura's convinced that we're in the haunted bit. Oh, you light up in the dark. In your NASA hoodie. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Not all heroes wear capes. So we got told when you're looking for your room, look for the big Henry VIII, go down the stairs, turn the corner, walk down the long dark corridor, and you're at your room. So we're halfway there.
2 hours later.
Still going. These guys definitely seen us coming, Laura. Right, we're at the door, 102. Right, time for the room tour. Okay, so the first thing that you notice when you come into this room is that the room is quite large. So you come in through the door and immediately you're met with this humongous bed. Looks very comfortable. So next to your bed you've got these fancy, well, drawers, I suppose. Same on the other side. Over the other side of the room we've got some wardrobes. We've also got some nice mirrored wardrobes as well. So you'd have a little desk space over here. It's quite fancy actually. On the desk, when we entered the room actually, I noticed we've been given a free bottle of wine, courtesy of Ruthin or Ruthin Castle, whatever you call it. They have given us red, but the note does say if we're not happy with that, we can change it for white or rosé. Nice touch. Of course, I've said in my other videos, the view is everything. So let's see what we've got here. So the view is of, it's like a little forest area, and it's where the hot tubs are. Now the windows are a little, could do with a little cleaning. That'll actually look really nice in the night time. I'm not too disappointed with that. A little mirror with me in. TV, standard, nice Samsung. And over here we have the bathroom. Now I'm gonna have to be careful. I will knock before entering because I actually took that long recording this video that Laura has ran a bath. Is it safe to enter? Maybe. Are you covered? Yeah. It's going on YouTube. Coming in. Hello, Laura. Hi. I'll give a quick bathroom tour because I'll let Laura get on with her bath. This is probably my favourite part of this room. We've got a nice fancy tub, shower attachments, the loo Little shelving area. Mirror. Hi. We've got a towel rack.
A hot one.
A hot towel rack. Tell you what, aren't we lucky? I'll leave you alone. How's the bath? Can I ask a favour? When you're done, will you run me one? Cheers.
The next morning.
Right, so we've just been for breakfast. It was served in a different room to the one we had our meal in last night. I'll be honest, brekkie was really nice actually. It was quite good. Just let me give you an idea of how dark this hall is. Right, I'll turn my light off. So yeah, bit dark. I'm walking down some this staircase. It looks like it's about like 1,000 years old. We survived. What's the one big giveaway that we're in Wales? It's not just sheep. I don't think you'll be able to see, but in the background there's cows. Oh, this is nice. It's checkout time. We haven't even packed our stuff, to be fair. But you got much packing to do?
No, we should be done in 5 minutes.
And what did you think of breakfast?
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, and I said it was in a different hall to where we had our evening meal, but it was more or less a midnight meal.
Oh yeah, last night 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Right, time to check out. Gonna get our stuff now. Right, so we've come to the end of our stay at Ruthin Castle. It's quite sad really, because this is the end of our 3-day road trip in general. It's been really good staying in like different quirky hotels, not your run-of-the-mill hotels, shall we say. So, Ruthin Castle, would I come here again? I feel quite bad saying this, but I don't think I'd be in any rush to come back. So let's start with the positives. The grounds are outstanding. Probably the best of the 3 hotels in terms of outside the hotel. The interior decor. Initially you walk in and you go, oh wow, this is, a lovely castle. The hallways to the rooms and stuff leave, well, a lot to be desired. It's not that nice. It's just little stuff like the doors, for instance, they're all chipped paint, and there's marks where, where like things have been dragged against the walls and stuff, and it's not new. Again, the hotel is aged, so I will give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'm not in any way a snob either. Do you know what I mean? I will stay in £10 hotels, but when I'm spending a bit more, I expect a little bit more. One thing I forgot to mention is when we checked in, check-in was 3 o'clock. We had the whole fiasco where we lost our car keys, but we got into the hotel about 3:20. We only had 2 options for dinner, which was 5 p.m. or 9 p.m. Now, again, I understand there's a booking system, but to get there at 3:20, 20 minutes after check-in, and all the slots be gone, that just seemed a bit... Again, we tried to book the spa. Now, this one could be on me, so I'm not blaming the hotel. Perhaps I should have booked in advance, but there was no slots at all. We couldn't go in, use any of the facilities, so that was a bit disappointing as well. The food in this hotel was amazing actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, the food was nice.
The food was really nice. The girl who served us for our tea last night, I didn't catch your name, did you? No, young blonde girl. She was asking about my camera and whatnot. She was really nice. In fact, Laura's quite fussy, and we were on a set menu. We explained this to the girl, and she was like, "Don't worry, I'm fussy too." I brought Laura the normal menu out and allowed her to order off that. So that was nice. Things I should mention. Now, this may just be for this room. There was an awful lot of banging last night.
Disgusting!
And I don't mean that in a rude sense. I mean it in, there was noises coming from above, from below. It seemed like every time someone in the hotel turned their tap on or something, it creaked through our entire room. It even vibrated. The knobs on the drawers were banging.
That could have been a ghost.
Laura's convinced that that was the ghost. I almost feel like you wanted to see a ghost, even though you pretend you didn't. I don't believe in stuff like that, but I will be honest, she fell asleep before me and I was a little bit jittery. So how much did I pay to stay at Ruthin Castle? So in this stay, we got obviously the room, we got dinner, and we got breakfast included. So I actually paid £145 to stay here. Now, that was actually more expensive than Peckforton, which it's maybe we shouldn't compare them against each other, but they are both castles, and Peckforton, in terms of the luxury feeling, is leaps and bounds ahead of this place. Would I come back? I wouldn't be in any rush, put it that way. Perhaps if I'd been given a different room, maybe a higher room or a one with a nicer view. Right, we're going to leave now, going to check out. I hope that it's come across that we've given an honest review of the hotel. Quick summary: staff, lovely; grounds, lovely; food, great; hotel, not really. Sorry. Ruthin. Right, we've just checked out and we asked the lady at the reception if anyone had ever, reported to her or if she'd ever seen any ghosts or anything, because if you type into Google Ruthin Castle, one of the first things that comes up other than reviews and booking websites is that the place is haunted. So I'm still a bit like that, whether I believe anything like that. I haven't done my research on this. I am literally going off the woman from reception's stories. She said that Ruthin as a whole used to be owned by the Gray family, and the castle is where they were based, and Lady Gray is often seen roaming round the castle. I asked if there was any specific rooms, and she said she doesn't know why, doesn't know the backstory behind it, but apparently room 222, probably just a play on the numbers. Apparently that's the most haunted room in the castle. Apparently most haunted go and film there all the time. And I was like, oh cool, have you ever seen anything? And she goes, no. Take from that what you will. Derek Okora. So, just gonna have a little walk before we set off in the car. I hope you enjoyed the story time with Stephen. Tune in next week for more Most Haunted. Right, it's time to end the vlog now. We're about to go home in a minute. We've just popped into a pub just to grab some lunch. All in all, great trip. Enjoyed the whole 3 stays that we've had. It's been a ball. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos so far. I hope you'll bear with me. I am still learning, but over time, hopefully the videos will just keep getting better and better. If you do enjoy my videos, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel. As I say, the more people that subscribe, the more it'll help me out. Thanks.
Yeah.